Hello, Soldierboy here, and welcome to the channel update for the end of July, start of August. Let's start off as we always do with me. Injury wise, we're still in pretty much the same position we've been in for a little while. We're still waiting on the pain appointment date before we can get an increase in the morphine dosage. We have seen a neurologist in the last week. They think we have other problems that we need sorting out that are all related to the accident. I haven't really talked about urology and that kind of stuff, to be fair, just because it's one of those weird subjects. But if you think about being male and crashing your motorbike into a car, hitting the side of it, what the first thing that happens to you is you go forward, and in front of you, when you sit on a motorbike, is a petrol tank. And we hit the petrol tank at quite a force before being flown backwards. And yeah, there was some bruising. Let's put it that way. I'm not getting into detail, but there's a lot of bruising, and there's been complications because of that. That's one of the reasons why we don't sleep very well as well, without going into too much detail. But anyway, we have got a court hearing at the start of September. That's concerning next stages and things like that. Potentially um, finalising an offer if it's good enough. So it could all be over at the start of September, or it could still be going on after the start of September. But that's kind of where we are with me injury wise at this point. We're still in a lot of pain. Streaming, although mentally is really good, does take a toll. Same as recording, editing, and everything else. But it keeps us busy, keeps us sane. So the school holidays have started at the end of July, and so far it's been a tough one. I can't quite remember what we managed last year. So for those that don't know, summer holidays in the UK is 6 weeks long. And the reason we don't stream is my other half and little boy are home, and it's unfair on them to force them out of the room so I can stream or force them to go out. So we can only stream when they're not around. Now, previously we would have streamed in the evenings, but because of me not sleeping and being extremely drowsy in the evenings, we've kind of lost the evening stream. So we've lost that ability to still carry on streaming in the evenings, which has affected holidays. Now, I've always been open and honest about the channel from the very get go. We're nearly 4 years in, I think, now. And school holidays have always been a problem. We've always had to stop streaming over school holidays. We do the odd day when we can. But it is just part of the channel. And I can't see that ever changing. But we still lose subscribers. And although I don't really pay that much attention to the numbers, I have noticed a trend of school holidays and me saying, look, we don't know when we're going to stream. We'll try and do what we can. Up to this point, and I'm recording this just after we finished streaming Elden Ring yesterday. I think of the day this goes out to when I've done it. Yeah, yesterday. Up to now, we have lost 52 subscribers in a week and a half. I'm guessing all because we're not streaming consistently. It happens. It's not a big deal. Once you've reached 1,000 subscribers, anything else above that is more for people to go, look at me. I've got this many subscribers. It doesn't mean anything. If you want to earn money on YouTube, you need to be having views. Views matter more than subscribers do once you're monetized. So once you're monetized, ignore subscribers, focus on views. That's the important part. We don't do that. We don't make searchable titles and all the other stuff because I don't want to. That's just the way I am. This isn't to make money. This is to keep me sane, and I'm sticking to that. So that's the way it is. It's one of those things. Losing subscribers. It's not nice when you see it, but this is why I say don't pay attention to the numbers. It's the easiest way. Just ignore them. Now, August, we've kind of got some issues because school holidays are ongoing. School holidays end the first week of September, I believe, but I probably got that wrong slightly. Now, Star Wars Outlaws won the recent vote to be our next main live stream game. In fact, it won the vote to be started on release. But not just on release on the 30th of August. We said we'd start it, the pre-release, when you can pay a little bit extra and you get to play it 3 days early on the 27th of August. Now, I haven't discussed this with my other half yet, but we did say we'd start it on the pre-release on the 27th of August. So we do need to start on the 27th because that's what you voted for and that's what I've agreed to. I just need to sort things out on half. The problem is we still have Elden Ring and Baldur's Gate ongoing. Now, I guarantee you guys aren't going to want me to stop Baldur's Gate in place of Star Wars Outlaws. So which means, Elden Ring. You won't want that to stop in place of it. So it will be the morning streams of Baldur's Gate that will have to somehow be limited so we can do that, which then potentially means we've got 3 games on the go, which I really don't want. But I don't know how to do it otherwise. You guys vote for these things. We've always said we'd do them as the vote says, and we've never not done that. So I need to find a way of making it work. I kind of hoped everything would fall into place and potentially finish Baldur's Gate. We can then start Star Wars. Brilliant. It all works. That hasn't happened. We've still got the Avatar DLC in the wings waiting to be done as well. That's something we said we'd do when it come out, but then we delayed it because we had Elden Ring and Baldur's Gate on the go. Baldur's Gate, we've just picked up loads of new missions, so I don't know how long that's going to take to finish. Elden Ring, we're miles off. It's going to be a long time till that's finished. So, yeah, I've got to work it out. So bear with me on that. I will try and figure a way of making it all work. As I say, if we had evening streams, it wouldn't be too bad because I could then exercise that and use the evening streams for it. I may end up doing that. I may have to end up doing 1 or 2 evening streams a week. It does mean I'm going to struggle tiredness wise and physically. It could be an issue. But if it's only temporarily, we'll work it out. We've always managed so far. Episodic content, we've got Far Cry 5 is still on the go. Once it's finished, we know we're doing Far Cry 6 next. SnowRunner, not going to finish for a very long time, so still plenty to do there. Need for Speed Unbound is still going on. I don't think we're anywhere close to finishing it. And when we do, I'll find another racing game. I'm just not sure which one yet. There's a few out there I'm looking at. Maybe another Need for Speed, to be fair. And Mafia 3, still ongoing, still doing Lincoln's Path of Revenge. We already know LA Noire starts whenever Mafia 3 finishes. So we've kind of got ourselves ahead. We kind of know what's coming up. It's just fitting it all in and making it all work. And that's probably the hardest thing at the minute. And I think obviously the school holidays falling as they haven't helped this. If we had been able to stream consistently last week and a bit, we may be a lot further on with Baldur's Gate, which means we may have finished it by the time Star Wars Outlaws comes out. But that's not going to be the case, so we've got to find a way to make this work. But we'll figure it out. Any suggestions, do let me know in the comments. Always happy to to figure out and look at a different viewpoint, essentially. But other than that, we're kind of where we're at, to be fair. So we know Star Wars Outlaws is out 27th of August if you pay extra, or 30th of August for normal release. That's, end of August. And we know that we're going to be doing that. It's just how we fit it in. Elden Ring, Baldur's Gate as well. We still need to finish those. We haven't had a platinum since January. We got a platinum really early this year. We haven't done a single one since. So we need to think about something we can platinum. I know Avatar we can platinum. It's very time consuming. It's not something I want to do on stream because I think you guys will find it boring. But I haven't got the time away from stream to do it. There's a few games like that we could go back and finish and platinum, to be fair to, because we're on 19 platinums as it stands. So we could do with getting that to 20, ideally. But it's just finding the time and fitting it in where possible. But I think that's just about it, really, to be fair. We've done injuries, we've done upcoming games, episodic. I think that's it. But I want to say a massive thank you, guys. And as I say, we lose people over holidays. They will generally come back once we get the holidays out the way and we get consistent streaming again. We've always managed to bounce back from that. So it's never been an issue. And the algorithm ticks along because of the episodic content as well. So I'm not worried about the numbers or anything like that. So if you see us drop subscribers, it's fine. Don't worry about it. But we're still at 20,503, which is just incredible as it stands. So, I'm more than happy with where we're at and the way we're going. So that's all good. But a massive thank you to you guys for all your support as well. It is very much appreciated. I have mentioned previously about donations. We had it in stream the other day. Some new people did some few donations. I don't want anyone to ever feel like they have to. I can't say no. I can't stop you doing it, but don't feel like you have to. It's not needed or required or anything like that. But if you do, it is very appreciated at the same time. I don't want anyone to think I wasn't grateful, because I am, but I don't want anyone to feel like they have to, if that makes sense. But yeah, a massive thank you to you guys for all your support and your continued patience over the school holidays as well. Keep an eye out for the schedules on Sundays to learn of any upcoming live streams that we can plan ahead of time. My other half is poor at planning, which is why I can't plan that much ahead of time. Like today, yesterday's stream of Elden Ring, I knew about an hour before. So, so that's generally how she works. But it is what it is. We work our way through it. But that is us. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. It is very much appreciated. And we'll hopefully see you on a live stream very soon. If not, enjoy the rest of your week. And hopefully, those in the UK have a good summer holidays as well. And that's it. Thank you for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.